The face of the man was scratched away by a razor blade, or something sharp. I could have the photos blown up large enough to show every mole and blemish on the body. But then what? Get every male in town to strip? She was a general's wife, a member of the well-to-do set. I don't think that any of her friends are going to tell us who went to bed with her. They've too many secrets of their own. I only wish I could. It's this total silence. I don't know. Worse than the mafia. And not a trace of the victim's lover. The papers are always attacking the police. Chief gave me hell. Bring in the suspects, he says. Create activity. But be careful, Capuana. Don't offend the wrong people. Times have changed. I can't question people. That's the magistrate's job. Well, I can round up the pimps and the whores. But the victim's husband, he's untouchable. Her friends? They're all above suspicion. All I know is that some madman has killed 2 prominent citizens' wives, and both were unfaithful. Professor Casali, I learned my profession in Sicily and Sardinia, where 2 + 2 makes 4, where every crime has a motive. But what motive is there for these crimes? I told you, I didn't call him in. Santangeli came of his own accord. Oh, God damn it, don't you think I know the spot we're in? I keep thinking I have the answer. But there's still something missing.
Is it the investigation? What's wrong? Why don't you relax? The victim's lover. And who's going to name him? The betrayed husband? Her parents? Think of the scandal. The problems are always for those left behind. Do it. Please him. What could it cost you? But the killer or maniac? Is it possible he didn't leave a clue? Do you think that he'll kill again? She paid for her wrongs. But who did it? Marco? Doesn't frighten me. Though in some ways I'm as neurotic as you are. Why should we react like you? He only kills unfaithful wives. Then change it. Won't someone make the choice? You already leaving? You've been out all night? Oh, no. Another murder. Who was it this time? It's horrible. Where will it end? And here, there's an attack on the police. Why do they drag in politics? Why won't you quit all this? My father has offered you a position in his firm. Take it. Let's move up north. Let them go to hell.
Her panic's unjustified, I would say. You won't be recognized in that photo. I advise you as your lawyer not to move yet. That inspector's well informed. He cares about his position, his career. He's well aware as a policeman that he'd better take certain basic precautions and use the most guarded discretion. Sure, there's routine, but exceptions are made. Remember the victim in the first crime. There's no scandal. Like our poor friend Serena, she made a fortunate marriage. I know her husband wouldn't let his name be sullied. Pretend I'm complacent, only don't try and make me an imbecile. The proprieties must be defended. Only respectability can guarantee what I'd like for our daughter. Your private life I leave to you, but not if you cause a scandal. This maniac was on the prowl. It's only women he likes to catch in adultery. In my opinion, the solution is credible and logical. I wouldn't know. Unless one has a reason to establish an alibi, one pays no attention. And besides, in my case, I must say, insurance policies are out of the question. There's no inheritance. And I've never had anything but an electric razor. You forget the age we're living in. We're moral opportunists. I knew that Franca had a lover, and she knew that I kept a mistress. Nowadays, the best of families manage without principles. And the easiest way to reach another kindred spirit is to run out and place a want ad. Do I shock you? I apologize.
Poor Serena. She may have lacked discretion, but she certainly didn't merit that awful end. Oh, Barbara, how can you say that? Her poor husband's destroyed, and I'm frightened myself. But the papers explained that the man's a sex maniac who has this moral fixation. Don't you see? Oh, stop pretending, Renata. You're all frightened. Remember Floriana? Poor Serena. I wonder who's next. Yes? Who's this calling? You're mistaken. This is the residence of Franco Santangeli. Don't ask me who the person was. If it's going to be put on that level, do you think I don't know about you and your crummy mistress? So I can be just as free as you. So you say, for baby's sake or Papa's. He does a good job. He might kill me to your great good fortune. I bet you're worried. Your grandmother's. They telephoned. She suffered another attack. I don't know myself, Bettina. As soon as I arrive, I'll telephone to relieve your mind. Yes, what a miserable time. I'll say goodbye, darling. I should be at the station early to pick up my reservation. Naturally, he was busy with several clients, but he promised me he'd try to reach the station in time to see me off on the train. Have you anything to tell me?
A razor could have been the weapon. Very sharp. The bruises on her face were caused by a hand that gripped her like a vice. The face, immobilized with the hand, the blade, made the mortal wound. Well, those were inflicted on the body in an uncontrollable fit of savagery, but for no purpose. By then, the victim was dead. But are you really quite sure he had nothing to do with the murder? Doesn't it seem odd to you, someone having photographs taken naked of a woman and himself, to arrange around a cadaver exposing all but his face to the police? No, Inspector, I say you're following the wrong path. Gastoni's somewhat strange, I don't deny, but harmless. He just has this morbid obsession to erase every trace of violence on a cadaver and then of photographing it. Listen, Capuana, I see your motive and how desperately you're trying to catch the murderer before someone else gets killed. But Gastoni's not your culprit. Well, I know Gastoni would never be capable of committing any act of violence. That's why he insists on erasing every trace of it. I don't know. Perhaps they could be traced to a homosexual. Yes, a jealous one. Supporting my hypothesis, we've got the fact that on the photos he made of the victims, he took care to erase all the men's faces. Or possibly, a husband kills other guilty wives and then his own, to create more mystery. Who would suspect the husband? Would you?
My stupid husband. He's asked some friends for bridge. And when he organizes a bridge evening, he gets furious if anyone's late. The minute I'm presentable as a hostess. What is this, the third degree? You want me to confess? Darling. You won't catch me in that trap. You don't seem to object to the idea.
Ah, yes. I agree with Barbara. You've no reason to feel that you're exposed to him. Or is there a reason? It ought to be yours if anybody's, I'd say. Stop panicking, everyone, on the subject. Not here. Sweetheart. No. Mauro. Wait. Won't you wait? I don't like this spot. Go back to the road. It's so isolated. Don't suggest it. But this place is spooky all the same. Let me pay. At least you'd be all mine. It's so late. Mauro. I'm afraid. Oh, Mama, cut it out. Mama, your cards are getting on my nerves. Mauro? Ciao. No, you don't have to worry. No. He's really not the type who'd surprise us. And he won't be here before tomorrow evening. So don't waste another second. Hurry, I'm dying to make love with you tonight, Mauro.
Ciao, Papa. Oh, sorry. I should have knocked, I guess. Nothing much, Papa. I'll be back later. Augustini would have made it faster. I got news. Well, it could be, but I like school these days much better. Lecturing the professors and joining collectives. You reactionary. You're a spoiled bourgeois who skips current events that shake the world. He's preventing our dates, even in the daylight. My folks won't let me out. Quit that. I'm only allowed to spare you a few minutes. I'll disobey them for you. But not if you air your political views. Her husband's a cripple. The poor guy goes around on crutches, but she likes to run places, usually her boyfriend. No, I just got here. Do you know what's happened? Well, I saw it all. I saw it, and I wish I hadn't. When you left last night, I heard this strange sound of someone gagging. I saw the man, though I don't know who he was. Yes, I was so frightened, I was too scared to run. I don't know. His face was covered with a stocking. Yes, I think so. Not now, Piero. My excuse to get out was studying at Paolo's. Do you mind taking me? Packed? Where are you going? The last time you stayed for a week. Does Papa know you're leaving? I hope she gets well soon. I'll miss you every minute you're there.
There we are. 3 minutes. Big joke. Anyway, you slow me down. I like my special collective, with just you and me together. The maniac who's clobbering whores in the best of families, where do we fit in that? Betray the revolution? Obey the bourgeoisie. I'll be waiting in the garden for you.
You know it's yes. Ever since I've known you.
Your neighbor's up late. Well, at least she has the good taste not to bring him to the house. Want to walk me to the gate now? Let's go. Did I keep you long? Uh-huh. I just read it. It's terrible.
But you even saw her killed? But my God, this is serious. Did he ever get a look at you? What did he look like? But he could remember your face.
I have to get my things. Come on. Maybe we ought to tell this to your father. Do you want me to come back here for you later? Bye.
Why do you say we have to leave here early this evening?
I better go ahead then.
But you better leave soon too, baby. To me, you look fine now. You know, being naked improves you. Don't they all tell you that? Then it's true, you have been told that before. Ciao for now. Come back soon. But they're sure to hear gossip about me and Serena. But murder means he'll follow the usual routine. And most of all, he'll want to know if she played around. Where will I be then? All right. What should I do? I've finished. I'm leaving now. How have you been? Bye, Bettina. All right. I'll do my best. But it's a tough act.
Why not make it a subject for older women? Surely their views ought to be valuable. Or shall we talk about men, and if we could live without them? Oh? What man? Renata loves to take risks like me. After all, that's what gives every affair its flavor.
Come in, Professor. You can't see the cut in her throat anymore. I made it disappear. Look at her. Well done, huh? Show the inspector, too. You're very pretty. Almost prettier than when you were living. 2 years since I arrived in this town. I didn't say anything. Surely. Otherwise, I wouldn't go on doing it. As you wouldn't go on doing yours if you didn't like it. But I let it go out. I take care of the house. You want to know why I'm not married? I've only 2 rooms. No woman is going to marry a man who works at my job, you see. Sooner or later, they find out about the corpses. And it's finished before I can get started. It's my small photographic lab. Do you want to have a look at it? I would like your opinion. I know this will sound absurd, but if you didn't know them, would you say they were dead? Look at them. How perfect. How lovely they are. Better than live girls. There's no more trace of sin or human misery, because I have erased it. That's why I love my work.
Tell your men not to shoot, huh, Inspector? I was tired of killing. I murdered all these whores! They were only little bitches! Guess what made me kill? Yes, of course. Those are my gloves for the killings. Confess now. I've led you a merry old chase. Frankly, you wouldn't have me now if I hadn't made up my mind. I have it all figured out, Inspector. Do you know how I chose my victims? Do you know that? Why did you ask me? Well, don't give yourself credit. You never would have found me on your own.
There are several cuts. To cause any person to be so inhuman, he has to hate his victim or be a maniac. Who else would leave photographs of her in the arms of a man, a lover presumably, with his face scratched out so he can't be identified? I think we'd better be going, Inspector. I was examining the photos left beside the body. If we could first figure out why the killer erased the man's face from them, we might have a lead. I'd try everybody who moved in the same circle as the victim. Is there a way you intend to find him? Why run it over again, Capuana? There was no one present at the funeral but those we know already. They were all respectable.
You? No. You're not happy. You think you are. You're frightened, really, of a man who's threatening you. Your husband, Janina. For your own good, child. Don't drive him too far. Your husband trusts you and loves you more than you think. But he's gone away. And tonight you're alone and unprotected. There's a bad card here. Don't go home, Renata. It's too far away and you're alone. They tell the truth.
Why? What are you scared of, darling? You don't think I'm the maniac, do you? Can't afford to pay for an apartment, let alone find us one. Renata. Charles, can we be alone? Oh, let's take a little drive in my car. Is that all right? I'd rather not. Your husband might walk in and find us. Is he wise? Well, you never can tell. I'll make it fast, gorgeous. I miss you. Renata? Renata!
Well, the husband's ruled out, so was the lover. I would say, Capuana, that we're back to zero. You want to put your head into a noose? Are you mad?
That fella's a leader in politics. You see that telephone? It's been like a burglar alarm, ringing since yesterday. With all respect to you, Capuana, unless we have more than ample proof, he's not to be inconvenienced. Ah, yes. Unfortunately, Inspector, we're sitting on top of a barrel of dynamite. One error, and we all fry. Be careful, Capuana. Don't step on too many toes. Come on now, Capuana, don't feel I'm complaining. It doesn't help, you know, to shout. May I just refresh you on one point? Both of us are put on the firing line. They're gonna blow us to pieces. Our careers to smithereens. You behaved with that lawyer like a rookie cop. A rank amateur. He was with me and the commissioner at the club that night. Use your head. This moving into higher circles is too much. I tell you, you're mistaken. And anyway, you won't find the murderer amongst men like that. No, don't be silly. Nobody will be pulling you off this case. I know it's a hot potato, but you'll find the answer. You're not chief of homicide for nothing. I have faith in your ability. In our business, the missing clue pops up where you least suspect. If this maniac is no ghost and he's left a clue, you'll find someplace. It's your baby. I hope you do. And pray the Lord you'll be safe. No, the news hounds. They're waiting for you, grumbling for the press conference to begin. You better go. Good luck.
How is your wife? A bit cross. Like every morning. I'll be there. Hey, it's 9 o'clock and I'm late. I must, darling. Have I kept you up again? Go to hell. You're unbearable. Your suicide might at least have been fatal. A decent woman, as you say, would have had you packed off to some rest home. Now, if I'm permitted, I'll go to bed.
Well, it's none of my business. You've got time to waste. There's no women at all in my record, and I pity the fellows they get their paws on, poor freaks. No, I don't hate no one. I'm for gay liberation. That's what I'm for. Anyway, sergeants, why do you keep saying murderer? Could be a murderess. Neither. I may be homosexual, but I'm not homicidal. I'm a taxpayer, Inspector, and I protect